Hey everybody, it's Boys with the Most Toys coming at you today, and today with my long-awaited return to LEGO Transformers. This is my take on Icons, Optimus Prime. I did it in cartoon version, and I didn't even use the instructions. I never even bought the kit. Most of you guys know why. Anyway, this is a 13.5 inch tall in robot mode. Probably 12 inches, 10 inches, 12 inches in its cab mode. Rolls nicely sometimes when it wants to. These wheels get a little tight. You can see they're nice and loose. I don't know. But most of it rolls a little bit weighty in the front. That's why it doesn't roll as we like. But it's your typical G1-ish looking Optimus Prime. So, yeah, I'm digging him. Size, here's a Technique figure. So I guess this is the scale they were going for, I think. That looks about right. Mine are usually minifigure scale or a little larger. That guy's looks about right. Yeah. So I'd say that's the scale they were going for in this Icons level review. So I hope you like the truck mode, because we're going to get to a cartoon version, 13.5 inch tall. Again, my take on what the Icons Optimus should have looked like. So let's get to transformation. The first thing you want to do, well, it's not self-transforming. Okay, we're going to turn these oil cans in like that. We're going to pull our arms out. It's pretty much like my OP10B. Or is it OP05? Yeah, OP05. Except this is the only little difference, but we'll get to that in a second. So you want to fold out. Sorry. You want to fold out the bumper all the way as far as it will go. Okay. From here, we do the regular. How do we lose a wheel here? Okay, so we actually want to fold these wheels back, but not yet. So the first thing we want to do, the usual Optimus Prime flip up the legs. We want to pull out heel spurs. Okay, we'll go to the other side. Grab by the crotch, that's always a good spot. And we want to stand up on his legs. As I said, you want to rotate back those wheels like that. From here, we want to pull out the arms like so. Pull out the head as usual. Then comes the tricky part. So we want to rotate. Again, OP05 I think is like this too. We just want to rotate the top part around. Okay. We want to flip this guy a little farther back because we want to tuck these guys into here. So we want to do that like that. Okay. We want to make sure we clear these pieces. Okay. And then we want to push him up and straight. Make sure the legs are straight. There we go. You see and you just want to pull out. The cog pieces, of course. You want to just make sure these guys are adjusted. And you just want to press this guy in like this. Make sure these guys are out, and you can see we can finish the rest here. We're going to pull out the hands, fold in the sides here, get the hand in the right position. We'll do the same on the other side. Okay, again, we're going to make sure everything is just nice and tight and snug in here. It's on a nice ball joint, so we do that. Okay, spread his legs a little bit. And there you have it. There is my version of the Icons 100302 Optimus Prime. Yeah, So simply G1 Optimus Prime. You can see, as I said, hide the wheels get hidden. So from front side on, he looks pretty G1 cartoon accurate. From the other sides, not too bad. The back, of course, we've got lots of the underside, so that's not as cool, but you're not going to see that because that's going to be facing the shelf. So I didn't make an energy axe or whatever, but this guy can hold the gun, of course. Just doing a quick size comparison. Here's my favorite leader class Optimus Prime. Stands at about 11 inches tall versus 13.5 inches of my Icons version. Optimus Prime, you can see obviously this is more cartoony looking, this is more toy looking, sort of. Anyway, we'll get back to the color choices and stuff like that in a second, but just again, take a quick look. If I was to convert all my figures into this scale, again, this guy's more minifigure scale, this guy's more Technic figure scale, right? So let's check out some features of this cool and crazy, my version of the Icons 13.5 inch tall cartoon version Optimus Prime. So Optimus Prime here, very cartoon looking. He has articulation in the hands, every finger moves. Wrists because of the transformation, shoulders because of the transformation. I gave him my gun, the tutorial's on YouTube, so it actually shoots a projectile. I'm not sure that was a good idea, but if you have cats or little children, it's a fun, no, I'm kidding. It's a fun little build too. So check it out if you want on my YouTube channel as well. Just scroll back to, I think it's just firing Optimus Prime gun or something like that. So this fits nicely in this scale. That was a little too big for my own leader class. So let's get rid of the gun, and then you can see some of the other movable features here. So again, scaling, he's about right for Technic minifigures, so maybe I'll build some other things that fit that scale. As I said, we've got mobility in the hands and the fingers. The head rotates on a ball. We've got ratchety arms, so we can do that. Again, the waist moves a little bit due to transformation, so we can get a pose there. Knees will bend, and then the crotch, like my usual figures, the crotch cover, the crotch plates will move so you can move the legs in and out. The one thing I really liked about this scale is I got to hide the wheels, so you can see front on, you can't see the wheels in the robot mode, which makes it look more like the animation. But of course you can see here we folded these ones back, and these ones are just covered up by the front skirting. So not bad, because I guess the back wheels become his bum. There have been other Transformers which that is the case. So I'm very happy with this, how this worked, how it worked out. And again, very big. This guy's very sturdy. But again, I think that this scale is too big for most collectors. If your cat hits it, your kid hits it, you shake your shelf, you're back to building. So again, I hope you like my answer. Again, this is an animated version, but it's the same height and the same scale. A lot of people were complaining about the flimsiness of the waist. Mine's not too bad, but I could see where the Icons version, I never bought it though, guys, just because of politics. But I could see lots of people complaining about the waist, and it's a bit parts forming. This Y version here, no parts forming, of course, except the gun, if you want to call that parts forming. But you can use it or not. I haven't made an energy axe yet, but I may. And all in all, I think it fits the G1 aesthetic, cartoon aesthetic. And of course, oh, I did forget one thing, of course. And as always, or most of the time, you can open, maybe that's really tight. You can open the chest to see the matrix, right? So as my typical Transformer, Yeah, I mean, I'm very happy with the way this turned out for my return to the world of Transformers. It's been a couple years, maybe 2-3 years, but I thought it's time. And you can see him from some different angles here. Pretty sturdy. But I'm liking it. I'm really liking this G1 look. As I said, I did get the opportunity to hide the wheels on his butt, so he does look like a G1 cartoon. Can't see the wheels. So, happy with it. Used my old gun design, which was a little oversized for my leader class. And again, I think it's too big a scale to work with. But it does give you some opportunity to put in more details and more functionality. Other than that, as always, check out our website for our most popular creations. I don't think I'm going to put these guys on unless I get, abundantly people asking for this design. Then maybe I will add it to the catalog down the road. The catalog is changing, so there are lots of science fiction stuff. Some of the Transformers will go away to make room for those. But all in all, thank you guys for supporting. Hope you like my return to Lego Transformers, and I think you're going to see a few more. So, until next time, everybody, happy building. We'll talk to you soon. And for one last time, maybe, Autobots, transform and roll out.